Hello again and welcome to an Adlizard instructional video, this time for SDK users on uploading and using source images via the SDK. First of all, I'll show you what we're going to achieve. I've got an empty folder here inside the test site, inside the test client, inside the folder pics. I'm going to upload using the standard Adlizard functionality the doc photo. So I'm going to upload this, you'll see it go into the folder here and exist as a source image. We're going to replicate this portion of the Adlizard functionality in code so that we can do it, bypass this. You will now see how it's inside the folder here. I'm going to use that in this template by editing this document. I'm going to stick that that image in by editing the document. And then when I click on the PO, I can of course insert that using standard Adlizard functionality. I click on the PO, select the image I want, and then build the doc. So this is the functionality we're going to replicate. We'll see this is a fit content to frame type as well. Okay, so hold on to your hats because it's a bit of a whirlwind tour. We've got a lot to show you. Firstly, I want to show you the code, and the code in ASP looks like this. I've got a standard interface front-facing page which consists of my HTML, of course, and then some ASP controls, the drop list controls, which are going to allow me to choose the folder into which I want to upload my bypassing image, and then an upload control, ASP upload control. The point here is that we're going to completely use ASP.NET controls and no Adlizard components at all aside from what is accessible using the SDK. Okay, so on load, well first thing we're going in the code, we're going to instantiate our Adlizard objects as we always do, and we're going to then on load, we're going to connect those objects to the database and then populate the drop lists. As each drop list is populated, it populates the next, and we're then going to do some checking on the file before it gets uploaded. But the important part is the upload pic, which happens when we click the upload. Very quickly, we're going to race through here. We're going to use ticks to be our unique identifier. You need to do better than this when you're doing production code. Ticks are not good enough for guaranteed uniqueness. You must have your own method of doing so. I'm using it here because it's good enough for my demo. I can then use the site and retrieve the site that I want to upload to just to retrieve some settings, and then upload the file using the standard .NET functionality. Now we get into the Adlizard stuff. It's asking me where this is going to go, so I'm going to upload into this client and then find the folder using the drop list again. So by the time I've created the source image using the image uploaded by ASP, I'll have a source image record and it referenced. Right here, I'm just using a little bit of extra code to be fancy and show you the external image object and its capability of turning an RGB image into a grey image. You'll see that here. We then update the source image record with the correct dimensions, and then we pass to an insert image sub, which retrieves the document and the PO that I used before, my doc and my pic. And then the source image goes into the image record for that record. So it's going to insert itself into that PO. Okay, so let's run it and we'll see what happens. We've got that here in this second tab. I simply select a site, which is of course test. I'm going to select the test client. I select the pics folder and browse to the image. This time I'll choose the green sea turtle and upload that. We'll see the ASP run and complete. The file is uploaded. I got my image inserted text, and if we now check back on the document itself and edit that document, we'll see the preview of course has not been updated yet. We still see the doc in there, but we see the green sea turtle once the document is built. Actually, it won't be green, it'll be black and white. There it is. Now, because I chose the fitting type auto clip, the image is nicely clipped like this too. Now don't forget, you can email us at webdev@adlizard.com for sample code for this and our other SDK tutorials at any time. Have fun with your coding. Goodbye.